Hello?
Oh yeah!
Hey man, what game are you playing?
Danmaku game.
Donmaku? What's that?
Bullet hell. It's an odd subgenre of shoot 'em ups where you have a lot of things to dodge.
Oh, like in a regular shoot 'em up.
No. This one's much more devious. In a regular shmup, you have to dodge bullets, and you, as a target, are a very large sprite. Usually a ship or a plane or something, and if anything touches that sprite, you're dead. But in a Danmaku game, the target of you is much smaller, just a couple of sprites. And even if your sprite is large, the target is usually something very small in the center, only a few pixels wide. Batsugan was one of the first games to do this kind of bullet spray. It came out for the Sega Saturn in 1996, but it actually was in the arcades sooner than that. It was like way back in 1993. It's a really expensive game, and I don't have any chances to buy it anytime soon. But a fan sent me some bullet hell games for the 360, and that's what I'm doing right now. Then there are the Toho games, and they're probably the most famous and popular of the Danmaku genre. They're doujin games that were made to play on the PC-98 computers in Japan, and they're really popular, even still. They have a storyline with many different characters having relationships with other characters, but it's all just drowned out by the shmupness of it all. I mean, that's why you play these games, right? Not to be in a relationship sim or an RPG, but to kill the opponent and dodge bullets.
Oh, like in that movie, The Matrix.
I don't know. I mean, holy crap, The Matrix is a bullet hell game for the computers! I mean, other things have spawned around the Toho bullet hell series, manga, anime, figurines, but it's the Danmaku series that remains popular still.
Huh. They any good?
Oh yeah, the Toho series is a great game series and be found pretty much anywhere on the web.
Oh no, I mean the game you're playing.
Oh, I don't know. Does staying up for 32 hours straight count? So yeah, the first one I've been playing is an American bullet hell game called Death Smiles. Well, it came out in Japan first, but they ported it overseas. And much like the Toho series, there's cute girls in maid outfits. In the end, it's just a bullet hell game. But a good one at that. It diverges from the norm as it's a side-scrolling bullet hell game. The trigger buttons are what you use to shoot, and you might as well just keep the button down and get used to playing the games like that. I mean, they're all kind of like that. And there's a power-up mode too. When this counter reaches 1,000, you can hit A and B at the same time, and you power up. You don't take any damage except for bullets. And since it came out in the US, anyone can go to their game store, pick it up, and play it. It's not expensive at all, and the special edition is really easy to find in some places, and it's got a lot of nice extra swag in it. The next one is ESP Galuda 2. The great thing about this game is that even though it is a Japanese game, it's region free, meaning that you can play it on any 360 out there. This one collects more guys and gals that fight beasties and other espers, but with wicked cool armored wings. Now this is the norm for bullet hell games in that it's a top-down scroller, and this is what you can expect from most Danmaku games. It's really interesting in that I find it to be one of the easier top-down bullet hell games that I've ever played. It has a nice charm to it, and it's my favorite of all the games that he sent to me. The different modes are basically just content. These are leaderboards, harder modes, and the ability to save your gameplay and watch it, to marvel at your skills. It also came with a soundtrack that has great music from the game. And finally, there's this one, Mushihimesama Futari. And this one's pretty okay. And why am I looking at the camera if you can't see me on the 360? In this one, you're not using magic. You're using a huge bug, zapping the bad guys. And this is a hard one. This is so flippin' tough that if you choose the very hardest mode, it actually asks you if you're sure you want to play it. If you say no, then it sends you all the way back to the easy mode. Oh, well, it does that because this is a port of the arcade game, and when it came out in Japan, it didn't want you to make a mistake and waste your yen. I mean, it really is just that tough. Here's the first level in Ultra. They don't even last a few seconds. And this game also has bombs that you use to completely destroy the enemy or deal bosses heavy damage. And get this, if you have a Japanese 360 and get into their store and download the Black Label expansion pack for it, you could unlock God Mode. I mean, it's really even called God Mode. And I can't even last a few seconds in Ultra Mode, let alone God Mode. And there's a hidden boss that's only accessible after playing God Mode without dying.
Oh, and that's what you've been trying to do, right?
Yes! Bullet hell games are really interesting, and they continue to gain in popularity year after year, especially since they're pretty much the only 360 games from Japan that are region free. They're a challenge for those who choose to put time into them and can be a fun way to display your mad gaming skills. They aren't for everyone though, so if you don't like shmups, then avoid these games.
Dude, you need to get some sleep. You sound really tired right now, man.
Yeah, I feel really weird. I mean, you know how when you play Tetris for too long, you can start to see patterns and shapes?
Yeah?
I can see individual atoms.
What?
I can feel the cosmos!